Hello everyone. Welcome to this video that I'm making right now, which will be titled Let's Play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So, this is a updated visually and gameplay-wise re-release of Dark Souls 2. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know that I think it's up to DX11 rendering now. They changed a lot of enemy placements, and there may be some other things that have changed as well. Like I said, I don't really know all of the specifics, but I've heard that a lot of the changes are for the better, especially in regards to enemy placement and gameplay. For some reason, the Dark Souls 2 server is not responding right now. It's a little odd. I tested this game just a few minutes ago and it was working just fine. We may have to play offline for this first part, at least. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. What an exciting start to the Let's Play. My first death is to the Dark Souls 2 game server. Okay, I guess we're starting in offline mode. Yeah, let's start a new game here. So I'm a little excited to play this. Just a little.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
It's not a good place to have a nap.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human.
Maybe
A
a spider.
thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Well, that was a soft landing, at least. Cloth physics! Ooh, exciting. No, but they're actually really good. Here we are, in Things Betwixt. Welcome to Dark Souls II. This is me. I'm just a pile of rags at this point. We can de-equip this and see that I start out as a male guy with a face. So, I just wanted to get this out of the way, let it be known that I do not like this game nearly as much as I like Dark Souls, and I've been quite vocal about it in the past. There are a lot of what seem like small issues, but to me, they really build up and kind of degrade the experience of the game. At the same time, though, while I'm playing this, I don't want to just be harping on it for the entire duration, because it's still a very, very well-made game, very high quality. And it's got a lot of great things going for it, so I'm going to try and focus on the positives and not be too whiny. Like, one of the positives is this game is absolutely beautiful, and everything about it is just so pretty, so very gorgeous and magnificent. We will see all of the prettiness as we progress. Now, I would swear on my life that there were some items hidden in this first starting area here, but I found them once and then never again. So either I imagined it or something changed, not really sure. Let's just continue on. Still kind of trying to figure out exactly where we are, what we're doing here, why we are so hollow. As you can see, my health bar has been cut in half. Each time you die, each time you die, you get more and more hollow, and you lose more and more health. That was a rusted coin I picked up that increases item drop rates for a short time. These little guys, you can fight them if you want to with your bare fists and get completely destroyed, but I'm going to avoid that. There is no need to kill freaky little kobold dog things if it's not necessary. There's a path through there, which we'll be going to shortly. First things first, we gotta remake our character in our own image. That's one thing I kind of don't... one thing I don't like so much about this one is that it starts you out kind of with a backstory already. And if you want to really make your own character, you kind of need to retcon that in your mind, which is a little unfortunate.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face.
No, your face.
The face of the curse.
It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear.
didn't you?
Yes, the one whose voice didn't quite match.
You're finished. You'll
What she
go
looked like.
hollow.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
You know, that's a very good question. What is my name? Let's see here. Now, because this is the PC version, I'm going to have to type it out with the keyboard. Let's see, do I want to be... Kind of wish this was kind of merged in with the character creator as well, so you could maybe, work on your character's look a little bit before deciding on a name, because, I'm having trouble thinking of exactly what I'm going to want my character to look like. Kind of looking around my room here, trying to think of something. And so the Let's Play ends right here on this screen because I just cannot think of a name. How very sad. We could go with something kind of gender neutral. Maybe that's a good idea. How about Robin with a Y? Because then it's not just Robin with an I. Sure. I am Robine. That's my name.
At least you know your own name.
I could have just made that up and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference,
Here's
honestly.
your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take
cute little
a
thing.
closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
I didn't know I was so hollow. Alright. Let's see here. Where do I even start? I can be this gender or that gender. And actually, you can choose that and you're not even locked into the choice. There is a way to change your gender. Pretty early in the game, in fact. I don't even know. What class are we going to be? There's Warrior, Knight, Swordsman, Bandit, Cleric, Sorcerer, Explorer, and Deprived. Deprived is always fun because you start out with absolutely nothing. But I think... Let's see here. Stats. Starting stats are actually really important here, so I should be paying attention to that. Might want to go with Knight in that case. Gives me some strength, plenty of vitality. I do start out at level 13 though. I don't think it's even a problem, to be honest. So let's go with Knight. My gift. I'm gonna go with Petrified Something, because that can be redeemed for wonderful prizes. You know what? I'm gonna be a lady this time, because I think I was a man in Dark Souls, so it's nice to switch things up. What kind of physique will we have? If we're gonna be big, heavy knight, we probably want a little bit of chunk to us. A little bit of meat on those bones. There we go. I'll go with the chunky body type. Physique is fine. Ah, the fun part, the face. Have a couple of options here. What I really want to go for, though, is just the random. Because while you do get some rather silly-looking faces, you can also find a good base to work from in here. I do like how this random system is done as well, where you get 6 different randomized ones to choose from, and then you can just refresh that. Maybe... I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out to me there, so maybe if we get some hair first, that'll help. 2 pigtails, eh? Not exactly what I was thinking. I kind of like the braid. Okay, okay. Opacity. Can I turn invisible? What is this? Oh, that's for my tattoo. Okay. You know what? I kind of like that face. Tiny mouth and the big long nose. Though I may have to buff out the chin just a little bit here. Let's see. Mouth 2? Mouth 1. No? Maybe it's overall. I just want to give a little bit more chin here so I don't quite look like I have... Spread chin. Here we go. Not quite. I think it's jaw breadth. If we widen this up a little bit. Okay, that's... It's not a huge change. Chin tip depth. What is this even doing? Ooh. Not quite what I'm going for. You know what? I think this is fine. That's a pretty good face. As you can see, there are a lot of options. There's a lot of tweaking you can do. And I have made faces some pretty good detail in this before. Unfortunately, I can't transfer over anything from Dark Souls 2 to Scholar of the First Sin, so I won't be able to show off any of my other characters, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. What kind of tattoos we got? There's a dot. There's a dragon. There's all kinds of wiggly wobbly symbols. I've always been partial to this one. It makes me think of like flowing water. But let's see here. And you can actually do some pretty interesting positioning with these tattoos. Apparently they will not actually leave your face, though. That's a little sad. You can size it down a little bit, too. Now, let's just figure out a color here. I want a big purple mark on my face. Green? No, it just looks strange. You know what, yeah, let's go with the purple. Because that doesn't look strange at all, right? I mean, the green, that was too much. Purple is a perfectly normal color to have on your skin. Right? Right. I'm glad we are all in agreement. Though, I'm wondering... I could put that right over my mouth. Now, let's have it... right there. That's fine. Everything's fine. That is my mark of knightlyhood for reasons. And like I said, we can also fiddle with the opacity, make it super dark. I think that looks just about... What about eye color? Ooh, I could have zombie eyes. Could have bright green eyes. Yellow cat eyes. I've done that with one character. Pitch black. See, what would go with this person? Let's have an eye color similar to our hair color. Am I happy with this? I'm pretty happy with that. Got our class and gift, face, body. It's all set. Let's finalize. This is my true self. I am
All
Robine.
people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Okay, thank you very much. You have been extremely helpful. Not really. So the old ladies here, they kind of exist just to laugh at you. And it's a little annoying, but they're old ladies, they can do whatever they want. They've been around long enough. If we go upstairs, however, prizes. Free goodies, another human effigy, that's useful. So, this does take place in the same universe as Dark Souls 1.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
So yeah, this takes place in the same universe as Dark Souls. I hope that's not a spoiler. The name of the game is Dark Souls 2, so I think that should be somewhat obvious. Let's see here. I forget, does the dark sign... Because we have our dark sign. I'm not sure if it's in the same spot as it was in the first game, but... Okay, no, it doesn't show here, but when you are hollow, there will be almost like a tornado on your back. And that is your dark side. It's actually I really love the visual of it. It looks really good, in my opinion. Small, smooth, and silky stone. It's a nice thing to have. One thing they did that was a little different in this game is healing items. You can see I have life gems on my bar right now. The smooth and silky stones are also a healing item, I think. Yeah. Show item info? There we go. Used to slightly restore HP. You do also get your Estus, but that's not immediately. It's pretty soon. We're not going to have to wait too long. Look at these footprints. I wonder what could possibly be this way. Perhaps some kind of monster to fight. Oh, no. It couldn't be. Doesn't he look friendly? Hey, buddy. I'm gonna poke you. Oh no! Whoa. Now let's see. Oh no. Oh, yep. So, I have put about 400 hours into Dark Souls 2. So I know a lot of enemy patterns, have a lot of strategies already to deal with a lot of the challenges in this game. However, Scholar of the First Sin does change things up, so I'm looking forward to being surprised. He's guarding... First off, in his pants he had a stone ring, which, back in the day, this is like the shiz right here. It doesn't show it on the stat screen, but I believe it raises the damage you do to poise, so how likely you are to stagger or knock back an enemy. I think it raises that by 20, which is a significant amount. Not as much as two-handing your weapon. That extremely raises your poise damage, but you get 4 ring slots, so it's definitely not a bad choice to put in there. And I think I've got everything in this little area, so we can move right onwards. We should talk to the ladies, though. Give them a chance to laugh at us, which is always nice. bring a little bit of mirth into their lives.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
What she's saying is that once I have acquired certain items, I can come back and re-spend my stat points. I can't go below what the base is for my class, but anything that I add on, any souls that I spend, can be re-spent. So it's nice that you're not locked into anything with characters. And hey, there's the torch. That's a new item in Dark Souls games. Let's just have the rest of the bonfire here. I cannot level up at bonfires, though. For some reason, they went back to the Demon Souls system of having to level up at an NPC. Anyway, torches, yes. I can light my torch. And it is a dynamic light source. You can light sconces, like these. Always nice. However, your torch is on a timer, so you don't really have to be frugal with it. There are plenty of torch drops, but at the same time, it's something to be aware of. I'm just going to light all these really obvious ones quick. Hey there, buddy. You're just kind of standing there waiting? Okay. We'll get back to you. This start here is just a tutorial area. You can skip right through it if you desire, but I'm going to show off as much as I can. Besides, it poses some interesting combat scenarios for just starting out. Enter the mist. You're gonna get eaten by strange tentacle monsters. Hi, hollows. I'ma chop you up. No swizzle. Must light all the torch sconces. Something I'm gonna try to do. I don't think there's really, aside from a few DLC areas, I don't know if it changes anything other than making the areas look a little prettier. Which, I think that's a reason enough in itself to use the system. You can also swing your torch as a weapon. Good against... I don't know if I should say good, but... You know, it does fire damage if enemies are weak to fire. That might be something. Hi, friend. You look like you need a backstab. And on that note, backstabs require kind of a confirmation hit in this, so it's not like Dark Souls, where you can kind of just whiff a backstab and get it anyway. It is possible to completely whiff an attack in this. Dagger. I believe that's one of the only places you can actually find a dagger in this game, aside from maybe buying it from an NPC. It's a little strange that such a basic item would be so hard to find, but there you go. Oh yeah, these tell you how to play the game. Ouch. I mean, I'm not really in need of tutorials at the moment. But in case you need to know, that's what those stone things are for. Can you break them? Yeah. Screw you. I don't need any help. I can figure this all out on my own. Gonna light that sconce. Was there something I missed back here? I swear there was. Feel like I could have gone down this way. Nope. Okay, it's fine. By the way, over there, another one of those ogres. He's actually guarding a coffin that you can hop into, snuggle into nice and comfy, as if it were your bed. And that coffin has a really interesting effect. I'm just going to say it outright. It is the sex change coffin. So if you want to change your character from female to male or vice versa, that's where you got to go to do it. And I think that is a really interesting idea. and something I'm really glad is in the game. If for no other reason than to just give players the ability to change it up. They get tired of being a guy or being a gal. Here we have a little nest. Oh yeah, okay, now you say something. You remember Snuggly? Was it Snuggly? Wow, I can't remember the bird's name at Firelink. No, it wasn't even Firelink, it was the Northern Undead Asylum. Anyway, same idea here. You can drop items. You want to use the leave command, because that puts it on the ground.
Yeah, silky smooth.
There's actually 2 of them here. And what's great is they will trade instantly when you drop an item, so you don't need to go through a loading screen. I'm also going to drop my small, smooth, and silky stone here. See what we get from that.
Yeah.
The petrified something has the potential to give you all kinds of interesting items, but Twinkling Titanite isn't so bad. It's no old whip, though. If I'd got that, we would be having a party right now. Just got another sconce to light down here. What does this want to tell us? Light sconces with the torch. Cool. Alrighty. Well, I think that's a good start to Dark Souls 2. And next time, we're going to continue doing the Things Betwixt tutorial. Probably get out of here and enter Drangleic proper. Alrighty then. Until then, don't get green tattoos unless they're mixed with other colors. Ignore me. Get whatever tattoos you want. Bye, everyone.